Want to unlock the effortless, confident style of Italian gentlemen over 60? Today, you're going to discover how to combine sharp fits, refined fabrics, and standout accessories that make you look younger, sharper, and totally in control without trying too hard. This isn't about flashy logos or chasing trends, it's about pairing the right pieces in ways that elevate your entire look. Stick with me for proven outfit formulas that are inspired by Italian icons, and yes, a watch tip that redefines luxury without screaming for attention. Let's start with the blazer pairing that changes everything. The power of soft-structured blazers. Italian elegance doesn't come from stiff suits or flashy branding, it comes from balance. And nothing signals quiet authority quite like a soft-structured blazer that is paired with well-cut trousers. The key is relaxed tailoring, natural shoulders, minimal lining, and breathable fabrics like wool, cotton linen, or hopsack. It should drape, not grip. Movement is the point. Pair that soft blazer with trousers that taper cleanly and offer a subtle break. The contrast between relaxed structure and crisp shape creates a silhouette that is both modern and timeless. Try this: a navy blazer with beige pleated chinos and suede loafers. Or go for charcoal over light taupe trousers anchored by chocolate leather derbies. These combinations reflect classic Italian styling: neutral, refined, and always understated. Luca Marinelli's rule book nails it. If the jacket is relaxed, then let the trousers carry the shape. George Clooney uses the same formula. Casual or formal, his proportions always feel effortless yet intentional. And it's not just opinion, by the way. A 2024 Menswear Council study showed that 68% of men over 60 who mastered this balance were rated significantly more polished and approachable. But even the best-dressed Italian ensemble needs one final signature, and that usually ticks right from the wrist. Unique luxury watches. Forget ordinary dress watches. Italian gentlemen don't chase trends or status symbols. They collect character. A standout Italian timepiece doesn't shout. It whispers in design language. Think the rugged precision of a Panerai Luminor or the motorsport-inspired subtlety of an officine with heritage storytelling and texture. They sit under a cuff, not above the outfit. The key is pairing. Take your soft blazer and tapered trousers and then add a watch with personality, not flash. Go for matte black or brushed titanium cases, sandwich dials, or a small second subdial. It's about micro details that catch attention slowly. Stefano Aorzi's off-screen wristwear really reflects this mindset. He wears watches that echo personality, not popularity. A 2025 report revealed that men over 60 wearing textured, unique watches were seen as 41% more refined and 22% more memorable than those wearing standard polished dress pieces. So pair a rich navy blazer and stone trousers with the muted timepiece on a suede strap. The result? Quiet sophistication that just lingers. And once your wrist game is handled, there's one piece that Italian gentlemen never overlook. The crisp white shirt, but not the kind that you're expecting. Crisp white shirts with a twist. A white shirt on its own is expected, but a white shirt with subtle texture. That's where Italian elegance quietly starts to shine. Forget the stiff, high-starched office shirt. Instead, go for refined details, like a soft dobby weave, a fine herringbone texture, or even a tone-on-tone stripe that catches the light without screaming for attention. Unbutton the collar once or twice, and then just let it breathe. Confidence really lives in comfort. And now here's the pairing move. Layer in a lightweight scarf in a muted tone, maybe camel stone or dusty olive. Drape it casually under a blazer or over your shoulders. It's not decoration, it's quiet punctuation. Andrea Bocelli's off-stage outfits follow this rhythm. A textured white shirt layered with tonal scarves. Never overstyled, always intentional. According to a 2023 style perception study, men over 60 who wore this pairing were seen as 27% more approachable and 19% more stylish than those in plain button-ups. And once the top half is dialed in, it is time to anchor the whole look with something that quietly completes the picture. Suede loafers and trousers that know how to meet them halfway. Suede loafers matched with detailed trousers. Italian elegance. It lives in the pairing and in the details that you think that no one notices. Start with trousers that bring quiet interest. Single pleats, tab closures, or side adjusters. Add patch pockets or cuff hems for that extra nod to craftsmanship without looking overworked. Now, pair them with suede loafers or driving shoes in earthy shades such as oxblood, navy, camel, or even deep forest green. Why suede? Well, because leather can feel too formal, suede softens the mood while still feeling elevated. It adds texture, richness, and contrast, especially when worn with textured trousers. Think of this as the Gianni Agnelli formula. Elegant but not stiff. confident without flexing. And it's not just theory. A 2024 study found that 74% of men over 60 considered quality suede shoes essential for timeless style, especially when comfort and versatility mattered most. Try deep brown suede loafers with light gray pleated trousers and a tucked-in polo. It's the kind of look that moves very easily from casual lunch to dinner al fresco. And if you want to lock that look in, you're going to need one detail that most men ignore. The belt that doesn't need to shout to be seen, leather belts that speak softly. Forget oversized buckles, flashy logos, or twist reversible belts that try to do too much. The Italian gentleman knows that a belt isn't a centerpiece, it's a connector. A matte full-grain leather belt in black, dark brown, or oxblood with minimalist hardware disappears into the outfit. And that's the point. No shine, no scream, just smooth continuity. So, the real trick here is to pair your belt with your footwear both in tone and in texture. For example, oxblood suede loafers? Yeah, those match up beautifully with a deep burgundy belt that has the same muted finish. If you're wearing chocolate brown derbies, then a matte espresso belt really completes the line. This kind of cohesion, it just creates visual flow and gives you a cleaner silhouette. You know, Luca Argento's approach to style totally mirrors this. Soft-shouldered jackets, relaxed trousers, and a belt that blends in, rather than breaking up the look. The result? You get longer lines, smarter proportions, and honestly, zero visual noise. And according to the 2024 report, men over 60 who invested in understated belts were rated 68% more polished and detail-aware than those wearing branded or glossy options. And if every piece matters, then what ties it all together? The mindset behind it. Because dressing like an Italian gentleman isn't just about clothing, it's about clarity, subtle color palettes with natural hues. Forget loud colors and high contrast combos. Real Italian style lives in restraint. Earth tones, muted blues, soft olives, and warm neutrals don't just flatter the skin. They elevate the entire outfit without trying too hard. The goal isn't to stand out, it's to belong to your surroundings, to your age, to your sense of self. And once you've got the palette down, the final move brings it all together. Not with clothing, but with something far more personal. Because no Italian gentleman steps out without this last signature. Subtle grooming as the finishing touch. True Italian elegance transcends clothing. It lives in the moment of stepping into a room looking composed, confident, and well-refined. And nothing speaks that better than grooming that complements your look, not competes with it. Prioritize natural yet intentional grooming. Go for a clean, tailored haircut that indicates upkeep without fuss. Keep facial hair neat. Think trim stubble or a well-defined salt and pepper beard. Polish your nails and ensure that your skin appears healthy. Nothing overdone, just attention. Even subtle scents like a lightweight citrus or warm amber cologne add quiet intent to your presence. When Harry Me from Vogue Italia shared off-camera style tips, one point stood out. Men who invest in subtle grooming are perceived as 35% more trustworthy and 29% more composed. That is your invisible accessory. And this is the detail that completes the Italian elegance formula. It's not just what you wear, but how you wear it naturally and unequivocally. Dressing like an Italian gentleman over 60 means mastering smart pairings, balancing texture, color, and standout accessories with quiet confidence. It's about embracing quality over quantity and letting each piece support the whole story of your style. Join the community of men redefining mature style in 2025, where elegance is effortless, confidence is quiet, and every detail counts. When your style is this intentional, you don't just look younger, you look timeless.